Hi, I'm Pastor Sarah, aka Disorganized.Religion on TikTok and Instagram, where combined I have over 200,000 followers. And today I'm going to do a basic intro on how to sign up for TikTok and get it to show you videos that you actually like. And hi, I'm Karen, same account, and I'm so good at TikTok, so I'm happy to help. Thanks, Karen. Okay, first, you're making this video at the end of 2023, and TikTok's always getting updates. The basic platform has remained the same for the last 3 years, and that's what we're gonna cover. Okay, so start at the beginning. First, you need to download the app from the App Store. The app is spelled TikTok, and it looks like this. Can't I just watch TikTok on my computer? Kind of. The interface is extremely limited, and it will keep prompting you to sign in and watch videos on the app instead. It's really designed to be used on a smartphone or on a tablet. Okay, app is downloaded. Now what? Click at the bottom of the screen where it says sign up, and then you can sign up with your existing social media accounts or with a phone number or with an email account. In settings, you can change your privacy preferences later, but if you're a private person, I would recommend signing in with an email account. Otherwise, it'll try to link whatever videos you see to people you're friends with on other social media accounts. Next, it's going to ask you for a password. This is not the password for your email account if you signed into TikTok with an email. This is the password for TikTok. So when you sign in, this is the password you'll use. It's also going to ask for your age and your phone number. If you don't want it having your phone number, click sign up with email again. Can I lie about my age? I mean, who's gonna know? But just make sure if you're an adult, you indicate that you are actually an adult. Content for teens is moderated differently. Okay, now there's a pop-up saying, do you want to sync Facebook friends and email? I recommend saying don't allow to start. You can change that later. It'll ask you again, especially if you're a private person, and especially when you're brand new at creating content, or you're just trying out TikTok for the first time. Unless you want Aunt Regina and Paul from across the street knowing that you're into anime and exotic plants, do not let TikTok connect to your contacts. Should I let it know my interests? Once you're signed in, it will ask you to select some of your interests. This will give the algorithm a head start when it comes to knowing what you like, but you can skip that part. Are you going to explain the algorithm to them? Sure. The algorithm is a machine learning running in the background of the app. It pays attention to which videos you enjoy, and it helps TikTok send you more of what you like. What do you mean, send me videos? Like to my email? No, just in the app itself. The basic interface on TikTok is a steady stream of videos that you scroll through by swiping up. Like so, like so. When you first get started, a couple things might also pop up, like, can TikTok have access to your contacts? This is a big absolutely not in my book, but you determine your privacy and how you want to deal with that. The other thing that it might ask is what languages you understand. TikTok has videos in a ton of different languages, so select the languages that you want to watch videos in. This may be a cool opportunity for you, by the way, to practice another language that you're learning. This main video feed is called the For You page, and it's curated by TikTok based on what it thinks you like. You know you're on the For You page because this little For You text is underlined. This is a good place to start when you first get on TikTok. Once you've followed accounts that you like, you can go to the Following tab instead, and it will just show you videos by the people you follow. You've been on TikTok for a while now. Do you still watch the For You page? All the time. It still shows me videos from people I follow, but it also shows me new content in my areas of interest. And sometimes things that surprise me. It'll show me things that spark interest that I never would have expected. What about the live button? That will show you videos of people live streaming. Those videos are not curated by your interests, so chances are you will see surprising and you will see things that surprise you. Because TikTok can't tell the topic of what someone's up to when they're doing something live. Right. Live videos will sometimes appear on the For You page as well, but if you just want to travel the world and see videos of people broadcasting their lives in real time, the live button is for you. It can get weird. And it doesn't teach the algorithm anything about what you actually like. So maybe not the best place to start. How do I get out of the live side of TikTok? Great question. A lot of people end up there by accident and don't know how to escape. Click the X in the top right-hand corner and then scroll on the way you do with other videos. So like when you first start out, the For You page is a good place to hang out. Absolutely. How does TikTok know what you like though? When you first create an account, TikTok will show you some of the most viral and popular videos ever made, assuming that you will also like some of those. It may also show you some random videos. Every video on TikTok gets shown to a small number of people. If people engage with that video, it gets shown to more people. That's how people sometimes go viral with just the first video they ever post. It's rare, but it happens. TikTok's demographics do trend younger though, right? If I'm over 30, let's say like hypothetically, isn't it possible the videos it'll show me will just be like the worst? Accurate. This is a good time to point out these buttons on the side here. There are several ways to interact with videos you see. You can like, comment, favorite, or share a video. You can also click the little plus under the profile of the person making the video. If you click that plus button, you quote unquote follow someone, and TikTok is more likely to show you their videos in the future. So if I don't like a video, I don't push those, right? Right. Any interaction with a video tells TikTok you find that video engaging, and it will send you more videos on that topic. Even if you comment, I hate this, or this is boring, TikTok sees the video got your attention, and it'll send you more like that. So only engage with videos that you like. And if you never want to see a video like that one again, hold your finger down on the screen until a menu pops up from the bottom of your screen. It'll give you the following options: report, not interested, save video, clear display, playback speed, picture in picture. Don't worry about all of that. Just touch your finger to the not interested icon. This tells TikTok you don't want to see videos like that in the future. You can do that on ads too, right? Great point. TikTok does pepper in ads and sponsored content. You also have TikTok creators selling their own stuff in the TikTok shop. So here's an example of someone selling something in their shop. So their video is probably about that. Here's an example of a video sponsored by a company. You can see it says sponsored in the bottom. If it's an ad, it'll likely say ad somewhere on the page, most likely in the top right-hand corner, but that changes from time to time. And you can do the same thing with ads. Hold down your finger and click not interested. So you could just watch TikTok for like 30 minutes and hope it shows you stuff you actually like. Yeah, 30 minutes would definitely do it. You could see a lot of videos in that time, give TikTok a ton of information to help it decide where to send you next. But is there a way to like shortcut the whole tuning the algorithm thing? Absolutely. First, when you do see videos you like, interact with them. Writing comments and watching videos to the end seems to have the biggest impact, but liking, saving, or sharing videos does too. To like, click the heart. The nice thing about that is also that TikTok will save the videos that you like in your profile. To get to your profile, click on the profile icon in the bottom right of your screen when you're on the For You page. And in your profile, when you click on this heart button, it shows you all the videos you've liked. Going back to the For You page, this little dialogue bubble button lets you type in a comment. Comment length is limited, so keep your thoughts concise. Also remember to be kind. Rude comments can get reported. You can get banned from the platform for racism, homophobia, violence, etc. Read the terms of service. It explains all of that. What's a little ribbon thingy? Clicking that will add the video to your favorites list. Those also get saved in a list on your profile. Clicking on the three dots below that allows you to share the video by sending a link to a friend or sharing it on other social media platforms. What if I really just want to watch every video ever made on TikTok about a particular person? Like let's say someone famous like Sha'Carri Richardson. Great. From the For You page, click on the magnifying glass, then type her name into the search bar. You can also search for topics like gardening or Canva or progressive Christianity. TikTok will then give you some options across the top. Try them out, see what it comes up with. Oh, I scrolled over and it has this hidden thing called hashtags. It's not meant to be hidden, but hashtags are a good way to find videos about a topic you like. Some communities, like the progressive clergy, created their own hashtags to help people find their content. So if you want to see videos by progressive clergy, you can search for progressive clergy, then scroll over to hashtags. You'll find a whole bunch of progressive faith videos under that hashtag. And if you make that hashtag a favorite, TikTok is more likely to show you videos with that hashtag attached in the future. When you start creating videos, using hashtags is one way to direct your videos to your target audience. And I'll talk more about that in the intro to creating TikTok videos. That's the next one. Thanks.